My name is Patricia Van Haren, and I am a family law attorney and an author of the book, How to File and Survive a Divorce in California. Many people wonder what the term physical custody means. Physical custody is a term used to describe the parent that the minor child resides with. When parents think of joint physical custody or joint physical custody schedule, they may envision a timeshare where the child spends equal time with both parents. However, equal time does not necessarily determine joint physical custody. Sometimes a child may spend 45% of their time with one parent and 55% of the time with the other parent, and that could still be considered joint physical custody. There are cases where each parent will have equal time with the child in a joint physical custody case, such as a week on, week off schedule, or what we call a 2-2-5 schedule or a 2-2-3 schedule. And those are various options for custody, allowing each parent to have equal time. Child custody is determined by many different factors. One of those factors may involve the parent's work schedule. Another factor may be how close they live to one another, and also which parent will be more willing to provide for the other parent to have time with the minor children. For example, if one parent travels frequently for work, they may not benefit from a true timeshare 50-50. Instead, in this case, they may benefit more from a 70-30 schedule, and it may still be considered joint physical custody. There may be cases where one of the parents have primary physical custody of the children, and the other parent has parenting time during weekends or additional time during school breaks. This may occur where one of the parents have moved out of the area where the child is residing, or their work schedule just won't allow them to take the children to school or to have custodial time during the week. Sole physical custody would occur where one of the children lives with one of the parents and the other parent has visitations with that child. In some cases, those visitations may be supervised either by a relative or a professional monitor. A factor that's placed into consideration in awarding physical custody to one parent is whether or not there's been any domestic violence in the household, especially towards the children. In this case, the court may award sole custody for the abused spouse and set up the monitored visitation time for the abuser. Another factor would be substantiated evidence that a parent has an ongoing substance abuse problem that puts a child at risk. The best parenting plan is always going to be a plan that the parents work out together to accommodate the needs of the children, as opposed to the wishes of the parents. If parents need assistance in coming up with a parenting plan that works for their family, we're able to work with them through mediation or through a collaborative or cooperative divorce in an attempt to keep them out of court. If an agreement can't be reached between the parties, then the couple will proceed with child custody litigation. The courts are going to determine what custody order is in the best interest of the child and what parenting plan can protect the health, safety, and welfare of that child. As a general rule, the courts want to make orders that ensure that the children have frequent and continuing contact with both their parents. If you have any questions about child custody or visitation, don't hesitate to shoot me over an email or give me a call.